What's up, guys? Matt from Matt Mines Crypto here. Excited to do another video. If you own a Goldshell miner, I'm going to teach you how to look to see if the firmware is up to date on the miner. And if it's not, I'm going to walk you through the entire process on how to get it updated. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into this. All right, we're back, guys, and I'm ready to do a little bit of instruction. But before we get into that, I wanted to give a little backstory because initially I had no idea that there was even firmware to be updated on these miners. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I am the most untechy tech guy. I don't understand technology, don't understand software, things like that. If you're new to the channel, now you know. But I'm just not a tech guy by any means. But I wanted to get involved in mining, and I knew that Goldshell was the easiest way, the best plug and play type miners to get involved with, to be a non-techie guy mining cryptocurrency. So with that said, one of my miners kept going offline every couple of days, and I started getting super frustrated. I didn't know if it was something inside. I literally had no idea what was going on, how to fix it. So I reached out to Goldshell support, and we went back and forth for a couple of days, and I had to take some video of my miner. I had to go into the back office and look at exactly what was going on with the hash rate, a couple different things that they wanted to check out. And eventually they told me that I should try updating my firmware, and they walked me through that process. And I have not, knock on wood, haven't had a problem with my miner since then. I've updated the firmware on all the other miners that I own, and everything's running fine and dandy for me. So I'm here to hopefully save you a little bit of a headache and show you exactly how to do this process and keep your miners up, running, and earning you cryptocurrency. So I'll do a little screen share here and walk you through this entire process. So everything's going to run through goldshell.com. Like I said, the first thing we need to do is find out if the firmware is updated on your miners. And then if it's not, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So where do we start here? We're on the Goldshell homepage. We're going to go to support. From here, what we want to do is hit find my miner, and it's going to bring up all of the Goldshell miners that are on your network. As you can see, I have 5 of them running. We'll go down the line here. We'll start with this STC-Box that I have running. I'm going to hit settings, and it will bring you into that miner. And so what you'll do is you'll see the firmware up here. Right now I'm running this one on 2.1.1. And so now we need to see if that's the most up-to-date one, right? What we'll do is we'll go to the other Goldshell tab. Once again, support. We're going to go to tutorial, hit software right there. Down at the bottom here, we're going to hit software again. And then right here, you're going to see it says all the firmware upgrades of the Goldshell miner. Get the latest version. We're going to click this link right here. This is going to be a master list of everything. They break it down a little bit further down, and you're going to see the individual miners here. So right now I'm looking at the STC-Box, as you can see. So the CK miner, I got the STC-Box. The latest version is going to be 2.1.1, and that's exactly what I'm running on. So this miner is going to be up to date. So that's how you check if it's up to date or not. So I'll check the next one now. The Goldshell Mini Doge I have running. I'll click that. I'm running on 2.1.3. So we'll go back over to this link. It's going to be a little further. Dogecoin and Litecoin miner, the Mini Doge, 2.1.3. I'm running up to date on that one. I can exit out of that. So I do know which one I do need to update. I have updated all of them. One of them I just installed, and it's behind. So it's going to be this Mini Doge right here. I'm going to click that. You'll see I'm running on 2.1.2, and the most up-to-date version is going to be 2.1.3. So this one, I am not running on the most up-to-date firmware, so I want to do that. So how do I go about doing that? So the first thing you'll do is you have to download the firmware to be able to install it. So you'll go back over to this screen here. You're going to click this, and it's you'll see in the bottom left here, it just downloaded. So we have the firmware on the computer now. So now we have to install it. So go back over to the miner here. Make sure that we're unlocked, which we are. We'll go to System on the left-hand side, and you'll see down here, Firmware version update. So you'll click that. You'll see that the firmware I just downloaded is in download folder. I'll double click that. It uploaded in there. Click update, and it is uploading firmware to miner, as you can see. Take a couple seconds to do this. Being verified by miner. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. We're getting there. Almost there. Over 50%. While we're waiting, make sure that you like and subscribe below because it helps me out with the algorithm. And if this is providing any value, click the like button. And with that said, we're good to go. It's uploaded. I can hear the miner getting fired up a little bit behind me. It's doing something. And what I'll do from this point, let's take a look. Hit home. Hasn't updated yet. Let's see. It's new there. Maybe I gotta refresh it. Let's try that. Oh, you know what? This is what I have to do. Okay. I'm glad that I'm walking everybody through this. Because I just updated the firmware, the IP address is going to be different now. So what I got to do is I need to update the Find My Goldshell site here. So you'll see right now the IP is at the ending of 0.221. Watch what happens here. Where'd it go? Yep. It just updated a couple seconds ago to 0.222. So that's how you check to see if it's updated. So we're learning on the fly here. So you got to update the Find My Goldshell site here. Now you'll see, and you can see once this loads, we're running on firmware 2.1.3, and that is going to be the most up-to-date Mini Doge firmware there. So glad we got through that. Live on the screen, we had a little hiccup, but we made it through it. And now you know exactly how to check if your firmware needs to be updated, if it's the most up-to-date version. And then if it's not, how to go ahead, download it, and get it up and running on all cylinders. So if you enjoyed that, if I provided any value, please make sure you hit the like below. If you have a comment or question at all, please leave that below once again in the comment section. And with that said, we'll catch you guys on the next one.